Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our channel where we delve into the most pressing environmental and astronomical events impacting our world. Today, we're gearing up to discuss a scorching topic that could affect us all, Solar Cycle 25. What is it, and more importantly, are we prepared for the potential challenges it could bring? Strap in as we explore the fiery details of the Sun's latest cycle. Solar Cycle 25 has arrived, and it's reshaping our world in unprecedented ways. This new cycle is not only causing satellites to veer off course, but it's also bringing vivid auroras to regions far beyond their typical realms. In this video, we'll dive deep into the heart of Solar Cycle 25, exploring what to expect at its peak, and the profound impacts it could have on our technology and daily routines. We'll analyze the current challenges faced by our satellites, assess the potential hazards to aviation and power systems, and draw comparisons with past solar cycles. This episode is packed with insights and expert analyses to help you understand the ongoing changes. Moreover, we've witnessed rapid developments in Solar Cycle 25, with its effects intensifying unexpectedly. A striking example occurred in February 2022, when a severe geomagnetic storm brought down 40 Starlink satellites, which burned up in the Earth's atmosphere. This event underscored the fragility of our modern technology to space weather. In response, companies like SpaceX are ramping up their defenses. They've improved their forecasting methods, adjusted satellite orbits to safer altitudes, added enhanced radiation shielding, and now even place satellites in a protective hibernation mode during severe solar events. Join us as we uncover the significant impact of Solar Cycle 25, offering you a front-row seat to the ongoing spectacle in our skies and its ramifications here on Earth. Let's delve into what all the buzz is about and discover how these celestial phenomena are more than just a light show. They're a wake-up call to the power of our sun. In the face of relentless solar storms, SpaceX has demonstrated remarkable resilience. A prime example emerged in May 2024, when every Starlink satellite withstood a severe solar storm, affirming the strength of SpaceX's recent upgrades. But it's not just the well-known Starlink constellation feeling the solar squeeze. Other essential satellite groups, including those for GPS, weather monitoring, and scientific research, have faced similar challenges. The same May 2024 storm knocked several of these satellites out of their orbits, underlining the urgent need for robust protective measures. The past year has been particularly turbulent in terms of solar activity. On December 31, 2023, we observed the most intense solar flare since 2017, an X5.0 event. This colossal flare triggered temporary radio blackouts and produced some of the most spectacular auroras seen in recent years. Then, in August 2023, another major flare disrupted radio and navigation signals throughout North America, signaling a ramp-up in solar activity. Meanwhile, the International Space Station, ISS, remains a vital hub for tracking these solar phenomena. While it has fortunately avoided major disruptions, vigilance aboard the ISS remains at peak levels. NASA continues to monitor these developments closely, ensuring that the ISS can serve as our eyes and ears in the face of increasing solar threats. Join us as we delve into the implications of these recent solar events and explore how they are reshaping our approach to space technology and Earth-based systems. The International Space Station, ISS, is fortified with advanced shielding and radiation monitoring equipment, safeguarding both the crew and critical electronics against escalating solar activity. This proactive stance is crucial as we approach the anticipated peak of Solar Cycle 25, expected to span from January to October 2024, with possible fluctuations extending into 2025. The influence of solar phenomena, however, extends beyond just space-based assets. For instance, on December 14, 2023, a solar flare momentarily disrupted aircraft communications, illustrating the broad and pervasive effects these celestial events can have on our technological landscape. As we edge closer to the climax of Solar Cycle 25, we are bracing for a period of heightened solar activity. Forecasts predict sunspot numbers could soar between 105 and 1025 by 2025. This surge in solar activity will bring not only frequent and powerful sunspots, solar flares, and coronal mass ejections, CMEs, but also considerable challenges to our technological and infrastructural frameworks. Despite these potential risks, such intense solar activity also presents unparalleled scientific opportunities. One such event is the upcoming total solar eclipse on April 8th, EU, anticipated to offer a unique vantage point for studying these dynamic solar phenomena. This convergence of challenges and opportunities underscores the profound impact that Solar Cycle 25 will have on our world, showcasing both the beauty and the might of our sun. In 2024, the anticipated total solar eclipse provided a rare and thrilling opportunity to directly observe the sun's corona and possibly capture a coronal mass ejection as it happened. These moments are not only awe-inspiring, but critical for deepening our scientific knowledge of solar dynamics during peak activity periods. Understanding the nuances of the solar cycle is essential for various sectors. For instance, the operational lifespan of satellites in low Earth orbit is intricately linked to solar activity forecasts. Increased solar activity can heighten atmospheric drag, consequently affecting satellite durability. A more intense solar maximum could shorten satellite life expectancies, while a milder one might prolong them. To accurately track and forecast these phenomena, scientists utilize a range of tools and models, including monitoring sunspot numbers and measuring the F10.7 radio flux. These instruments provide monthly average data, offering a clear and continuous overview of both current and historical solar cycles. When comparing Solar Cycle 25 with its predecessors, a striking increase in both intensity and pace becomes evident. As of June 2024, Solar Cycle 25 has been recording 30% more sunspots per day than Solar Cycle 24 at the same stage. This heightened pace not only highlights a more vigorous cycle, but also signals a potentially transformative period in solar observation and impact. Solar Cycle 25 is proving to be far more intense than anyone expected. Despite early forecasts that predicted a range of outcomes, from a subdued cycle resembling Solar Cycle 24 to a much more vigorous one, actual observations have consistently outpaced these initial projections, unveiling a cycle of unexpected vitality. This surge in solar activity highlights the critical need for robust preparedness. The evolution of space weather monitoring and predictive technologies is essential, enabling industries and governments to protect critical technologies and infrastructures. Power grids, which are highly susceptible to geomagnetic storms, exemplify the need for heightened vigilance. The 1989 Quebec blackout serves as a stark reminder. A powerful solar storm can induce electrical currents strong enough to cause widespread outages and significant infrastructure damage. In response to these vulnerabilities, modern power systems have significantly bolstered their monitoring and protective measures. These enhancements are designed to fortify grid resilience and avert the kind of severe economic and social disruptions experienced in the past. As we navigate this unexpectedly vigorous solar cycle, the ongoing advancements in our ability to predict and respond to solar phenomena are more crucial than ever. Solar Cycle 25 is ushering in a period of heightened solar activity that has broad implications for our planet, from dazzling auroras to disruptions in technological systems. As the cycle intensifies, the increased radiation from solar flares poses significant risks, particularly for aviation operations at high altitudes near the poles. Airlines and aviation authorities are now compelled to vigilantly monitor space weather conditions, adjusting flight paths and altitudes as necessary to minimize radiation exposure for both crew and passengers. This proactive strategy is crucial for ensuring the ongoing safety and well-being of everyone on board during these peak periods of solar activity. Many are aware of the historic Carrington event of 1859, but a recurrence in today's era could prove catastrophic due to our profound reliance on electronic technologies and infrastructure. Preparing for such an immense solar storm means implementing advanced monitoring systems and developing comprehensive protective strategies across various sectors. This level of preparedness is vital to mitigate the potentially disastrous effects of such intense solar phenomena. In summary, as Solar Cycle 25 progresses, it promises not only natural spectacles, but also presents challenges that necessitate innovative responses to protect our technological and infrastructural systems, ensuring continuity and reliability in our power supplies and beyond. Every 11 years, the Sun undergoes a period known as a solar cycle, during which its magnetic field flips and solar activity waxes and wanes. We are currently entering Solar Cycle 25, which scientists predict could be one of the most intense in decades. This cycle brings increased solar flares and sunspots, which can have significant effects on Earth's technology and climate. Solar flares are powerful bursts of radiation that can disrupt satellite operations, communications, and even power grids on Earth. The biggest concern is a repeat of events like the 1859 Carrington event, where telegraph systems worldwide went haywire. Today's tech-reliant society could see catastrophic disruptions if a similar event occurred. Apart from technological disruptions, solar cycles can influence Earth's climate. While the direct connection between solar activity and climate change is complex, increased solar activity can lead to slight increases in Earth's upper atmospheric temperatures, potentially affecting weather patterns and global climate over the cycle's duration. So, how prepared are we for the potential fallout of Solar Cycle 25? While advancements in technology have improved our ability to predict solar storms, our infrastructure remains vulnerable. Efforts are being made globally to safeguard critical systems, but there is a consensus among scientists that more needs to be done to mitigate the effects of extreme solar activity. As we continue deeper into Solar Cycle 25, monitoring and preparedness will be key. Scientists and engineers are working on innovations to better shield our technology and infrastructure. Public awareness and understanding are also crucial in preparing for any disruptions that may arise during this cycle. Understanding the past can help us prepare for the future. The Carrington event of 1859 is the most well-documented instance of a solar storm wreaking havoc on Earth. Telegraph systems burst into flames, and auroras were seen as far south as the Caribbean. Such historical events underscore the potential severity of solar storms, making it imperative for us to heed the lessons of history. In today's interconnected world, our reliance on technology makes us particularly vulnerable to solar storms. From GPS navigation systems and mobile communications to power grids and internet connectivity, the ripple effects of a major solar storm could be devastating. Ensuring that these systems are resilient against solar disruptions is a significant challenge for scientists and engineers. Fortunately, advancements in solar observation have made it easier to predict and understand solar activity. Satellites like the Solar and Heliospheric Observatory, SOHO, and the Parker Solar Probe provide valuable data that help scientists forecast solar flares and other solar phenomena. These technological advancements are crucial in giving us a better chance to prepare for potential solar events. Solar storms can pose serious risks to aviation and space missions. Increased radiation can endanger astronauts, interfere with spacecraft electronics, and even pose health risks to airline passengers on polar routes. Agencies like NASA and ESA are constantly developing strategies to mitigate these risks, ensuring the safety of their missions and personnel. One of the most significant concerns during a solar storm is the impact on power grids. A powerful solar storm could induce electric currents that overload transformers and other critical infrastructure, leading to widespread blackouts. Governments and utility companies are investing in research and development to create more resilient power grids capable of withstanding such events. Satellites orbiting Earth are particularly susceptible to solar storms. These storms can damage or disable satellite components, leading to loss of communication, navigation, and weather forecasting capabilities. Engineers are working on developing more robust satellite designs and protective measures to ensure the continuity of these essential services during solar activity. Educating the public about the potential impacts of Solar Cycle 25 is crucial. Awareness campaigns and educational programs can help individuals understand the importance of solar activity and how it might affect their daily lives. This knowledge can empower people to take necessary precautions during periods of high solar activity. Governments play a vital role in preparing for solar storms. Policy measures and investments in infrastructure resilience are necessary to mitigate the risks associated with Solar Cycle 25. Collaboration between nations can also enhance global preparedness, ensuring a coordinated response to solar threats. Ongoing scientific research is essential to deepen our understanding of solar cycles and their impacts. Collaboration among international scientific communities allows for the sharing of data, resources, and expertise, fostering innovations that can help us better predict and prepare for solar events. While much of the preparation for solar storms involves large-scale infrastructure and government action, there are steps individuals can take to protect themselves. Ensuring that you have emergency supplies, such as food, water, and battery-operated devices, can help you stay safe during potential power outages. Additionally, staying informed about solar activity through reliable news sources can give you a heads-up when a solar storm is approaching. Technology companies also play a crucial role in preparing for Solar Cycle 25. Firms that operate satellites, communication networks, and other critical technology must invest in measures to protect their assets from solar storms. This includes developing more resilient hardware, creating contingency plans, and collaborating with government agencies to enhance overall preparedness. The economic impact of a significant solar storm could be vast. Disruptions to communication, transportation, and power systems could result in substantial financial losses. Businesses must plan for these potential disruptions by creating backup systems and ensuring they have strategies in place to maintain operations during solar events. Healthcare facilities rely heavily on technology and electricity to provide care. During a solar storm, hospitals and clinics must be prepared to operate on backup power and protect sensitive medical equipment from potential damage. Ensuring that healthcare providers are ready for such events is crucial for maintaining patient care during solar disruptions. Agriculture, which increasingly relies on technology for monitoring and managing crops, can also be affected by solar storms. Disruptions to GPS systems and weather forecasting tools could impact farming operations. Farmers should be aware of these risks and have contingency plans in place to mitigate potential disruptions. Space weather predictions have become more sophisticated, allowing for better forecasting of solar events. Scientists use data from various sources, including satellites and ground-based observatories, to predict solar storms. These predictions are essential for issuing timely warnings and helping industries and individuals prepare for potential impacts. Solar storms are a global threat, and international cooperation is vital for effective preparedness and response. Sharing data, research, and best practices among countries can enhance our collective ability to predict and mitigate the effects of solar storms. International agencies and organizations play a key role in facilitating this cooperation. Education and training programs for professionals in key industries, such as power, telecommunications, and aviation, can help improve preparedness for solar storms. These programs can provide the knowledge and skills needed to implement protective measures and respond effectively to disruptions caused by solar activity. Looking ahead, innovations in technology and engineering hold promise for better protecting our society from the impacts of solar storms. Research into new materials, improved satellite shielding, and advanced power grid technologies could provide greater resilience against solar disruptions. Continued investment in these areas is essential for future preparedness. To humanize the impact of solar storms, let's explore some personal stories and historical anecdotes. Imagine living in the 1859 Carrington event era when telegraph operators witnessed their equipment sparking and catching fire. These real-life accounts remind us of the tangible effects solar activity can have on daily life, driving home the importance of preparedness in our modern context. New technologies are emerging to shield our systems from solar storms. For instance, engineers are developing advanced materials that can better withstand the electromagnetic impacts of solar flares. Innovations like these, along with improved design standards for satellites and power grids, represent our best defense against the disruptions of Solar Cycle 25. Just as important as physical preparedness is psychological readiness. Understanding the potential for disruptions can help mitigate panic and ensure a calm, rational response during solar events. Welcome to Blasovia Science TV, where we take you on an exhilarating journey through the cosmos and unravel the mysteries of science. We are excited to offer you the opportunity to become a valued member of our ever-growing community of cosmic enthusiasts and knowledge seekers. Exclusive access to cosmic content. As a member of Blasovia Science TV, you will gain exclusive access to a treasure trove of cosmic content, including documentaries, interviews with leading scientists, space missions updates, and awe-inspiring visualizations of the universe. Live Q&A sessions with experts. Your membership will grant you the chance to participate in live Q&A sessions with renowned scientists, astronomers, and space explorers. Get your burning questions answered by those who push the boundaries of human knowledge. Embark on a journey that spans the cosmos and join us in unraveling the secrets of the universe. Become a Blasovia Science TV member today, and together, we will reach for the stars. Thanks for watching, subscribe, like, and share. Don't forget to leave your comments.